Hi guys, do you want to learn how to look like Lady Gaga? Well, keep watching and make sure you subscribe to the Glamour channel. I'm Kandee Johnson. As a makeup artist and YouTube beauty expert, there's nothing I love more than a good makeup transformation. You're watching Beauty ReCovered Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga never does anything half-assed. And for her glamour cover, she made looking natural absolutely beautiful. For this look, I'm going to be using facelift tapes. This is going to help make my rounder face shape look a little more angled, just like Lady Gaga's. The first step is applying rubbing alcohol to the places on your skin where you're going to apply the adhesive tapes. I place the tabs right below the earlobes to pull up on my lower jawline. Now another huge process was concealing her eyebrows. She has blonde brows in this picture, and there was no way I was going to be able to achieve that without concealing my own brows. The first step is brushing your eyebrows downwards. Then you want to cover them in one coat of Elmer's glue. I like to use the color-changing glue. It goes from purple to clear. That way when I know the purple's gone, it's ready for layer 2. Then you want to powder right on top of the glue once it's dry. Applying powder over the eyebrows removes the last bit of tackiness and allows for a smoother application of the last coat of Elmer's glue. I'm going to apply foundation all over my face with a damp sponge. For this look, instead of applying the foundation first, I applied the concealer as highlight first. I applied it down the center of the nose, the chin, around the mouth, and I'm going to apply it up onto the forehead. I want this light concealer color to match the concealer I'm going to apply over the eyebrows. I'm also going to apply it on the inner corner of the eyes and around the nose. Now it's time to apply a heavy concealer in the same color that we applied earlier. After you've fully covered all of the eyebrows, go ahead and stipple with your sponge. And once you set it with powder, you know it's working because you kind of look like an alien. Now with a flat foundation brush and a dark concealer color, I'm just going straight down the sides of the nose. Now I applied a peachy coral blush right to the hollows of the cheekbones. Take a light peach shadow and sweep it from the outer corner of the eye towards the midpoint of the lower lid. Take an angled brush and a brown eyeshadow and apply it on the outer edges of the lower lash line, right about to the midpoint of the eye. We're going to leave the inner corner of the lower eyelashes left bare. Now it's time to apply a cream-colored eyeliner to the waterline. This is going to give the eye a more open, ethereal look. Now I'm just taking an eyeshadow brush and a warm peach and smudging it underneath the eye. This is going to soften any harsh lines that the darker brown may have left. It'll create a softer, more glowy, gentle-looking eye, which is perfect for this cover of Lady Gaga. Now here comes the fun part. It's time to bust out your airbrush and eyebrow stencil. I'm just taking the eyebrow stencil and placing it exactly where I think Lady Gaga's eyebrow is. I used a blonde eyebrow color with a couple drops of a lighter foundation color mixed in the airbrush. I tested it on my arm just a little bit before I applied it to the eyebrow, just to see how well it was coming out. Whenever you're airbrushing, you want to start out lighter. You can always build more. Now that my eyebrows are finished, I'm going back in with a light highlighter and applying it right underneath the arch of my new blonde eyebrows. After I curled the lashes, I went back in with a little bit of highlight to add a little more pop and dimension to the eye. Lady Gaga has a more rounded eye look, so by adding a little bit of highlighter on the inner corner and the inner part of the eyelid, it's going to make my actual eyelid look more rounded. I'm adding a little bit more dark brown eyeshadow to the outer corners, which will also help with the rounded effect. Now it's time for the golden trio: primer, nylon fibers, and mascara. For this Lady Gaga look, her mascara almost had a spidery lash effect, kind of fanning out from the inner corner to the outer corner of the lashes. With a nude brown lip liner, I'm gently drawing the lip line, concentrating on the lower lip. If you add a little bit of color right beneath the natural lower lip line, it'll make it look much fuller, just like Gaga's lip in this cover. Her upper lip is lined a little bit more curved, and her cupid's bow is a little more pronounced. To match the nude peach lip color on the cover, I'm applying a nude peach lipstick, followed by a light brown lip pencil. What's different about this look is she had a full lash, but it didn't look like a false or strip lash was applied. So I applied individual lashes just to give a little bit more volume to the lash line. A tip for applying individual lashes is grab the lash with your tweezers and gently apply the base into the glue. That is the part you're going to press right into the lash line. Individual lashes look so much more natural than a strip lash. They take a little more time, but they're well worth it. With my blush brush, I'm taking a matte bronzer and applying it right underneath the jawline. This is going to give some dimension and curve and really make my jawline look chiseled. I'm taking the same color and applying it right to the contour area of the jawbone hollow. And this is where I'm feeling like we're really getting close to that Gaga look. Attention to detail with these looks is so important. So now I'm going to stencil on Gaga's Art Pop tattoo with an airbrush. Lady Gaga's look seemed like it was the most simple, but it actually was the most time-consuming of all the looks that we did. But it paid off in the end. Comment below what part of this video you went Gaga for, and don't forget to subscribe to the Glamour channel to see more episodes of Beauty Recovered. You can head on over to my channel at Kandee Johnson and hang out with me there. And are you ready to go, guys? Bye!